Thanks a lot, but a little bit thanks. I'm not the member of the technical committee anymore, just several months before. I was, nowadays I'm the chairman of the openEuler, so move from a technical position to a management position. Although I like to do the technical more. Always, the world always like this. Okay, so last year I bring openEuler and just introduce what is openEuler is. But nowadays I bring more here. But actually, what's the more is very, very simple. But it's very interesting. When I bring the idea to my team, they prepare the document. It become a very, very complicated slide. So I want to simplify what I want to deliver. So the title is openEuler bring the intelligence everywhere. Okay, so here is a very interesting slide that I think the large model bring the AI to the reality, boost the AI era. And I think there's two trends. The first trend is the traditional way we pack a lot of computer power, capability, and to train the big model. But another way is like the DeepSeek. In China also we have Xiong other big model. What they do, they try to lower the computing power needed. And another feature is they are all open source. So I think that is a very good trend. Based on this kind of trend, that means the inference can be very cheap. I think training is still expensive, but the inference will be very cheap. That will bring the real AI application to go into different industry areas. So that is a very big important change we noticed. So for openEuler, we will focus on three areas. One is that we will continue to enhance the AI. The second one is very important. We want to make the AI development easier. I will mention it later. And then we will still broaden the scenarios. Okay, so for the openEuler, that is a very rough idea I mentioned last year. So we want to bring the idea that AI for openEuler or AI for OS and openEuler for AI or OS for AI. Here on the left, we want to use AI to change some the operating system activities and the development process. And OS for AI is we have built a very clear and pure open source AI stack. Okay, this is a very important slide. I think it's the most important slide. So here is the stack that we have built. It's not just a PPT, we have built. So for the hardware, we have GPU, NPU, CPU, a lot of kind of thing. For OS level, we have openEuler. And openEuler, we do a lot of innovation to use the heterogeneous computing architecture. For example, if you do the inferencing, nowadays for openEuler, we do some technical trial that to combine the CPU and GPU together because inference has different state, right? Some of the state can be moved or offload to CPU. That will be increase the output greatly. So that is the OS level. And framework, we have PyTorch and Mansball. And the inference engine, we have VRM and SGLang. And another, on top of that, we have openGauss. And openGauss developed very fast, very good, the vector database engine. So because the the vector DB is the core component of the inference. So we have very good inference vector DB. And module, we have open source DeepSeek, Q1, Llama. So they are all open source. And then for AI agent, we developed the openEuler intelligence. It's not one software, it's kind of software collection which can help the developer or even the user to use or develop the AI agent or AI application. And on top of them, below the AI agent, they are all packed in one node. But if you are a huge company, you will have clusters. So we will open source very soon. By the end of this month, we will open source cluster level AI management system. I remember by the end of last year, NVIDIA acquired Run AI. It's something kind of closed source which do the similar job. So we will do the open source one. So that is the idea that when we build those kind of stack, we find that everything is open source. So that is what we want. We want to build a top-down, pure open source AI stack, easy to use. Okay, here I don't want to mention this in details for the time limited. When we put all of the software stack into one OS or one operating system, we call it DevStation. So we build a openEuler new release, or we call it DevStation, and we traditionally openEuler doesn't have a very good GUI. So, but we for DevStation we have some kind of GUI and combine with those kind of AI software stack. So you can use openEuler DevStation to do the development. And we have openEuler intelligence. It's very simple idea is we build a framework which can help the developer and even the end user to do the AI agent. Okay, here is DevStation, kind of what it is. On the left is the traditional development. On the right side is nowadays the development process. The idea is you can use the natural language to talk with the intelligent system, and the system has the MCP server and it can change it to different AI agent. So that is the idea, and it's very interesting for openEuler intelligence itself is also developed or by the openEuler intelligence. So that means when the engineer to develop the openEuler intelligence, they use the intelligence to help to make the program. The team member told me until now the openEuler intelligence, over 50% of the code is developed, helped by openEuler intelligence. I think I described it clearly, right? We develop itself by ourselves. Okay, so that is another example. When we have the AI infrastructure, so the first idea is, can we use those kind of infra to develop openEuler itself? For example, we use AI to review the PR, to review the commit, to fix the CVE or something like that. Is it possible to automatically? So we try that. So we have the intelligent collaboration, high quality documentation, accurate research or something like that. So some of the, for example, for openEuler community until now, CVE, the track fix or something has been automatically, most has been automatically done. Okay, here is the more traditional. So we have server version, we have cloud native, we have embedded, and besides the AI, we have also a lot of, we can call it a little bit traditional innovation. I don't read them one by one. I just give some kind of example, but if you refer to the portal of openEuler, you will find over around 580 projects. Okay, I just gave some example. Security is very important. So we have developed the CCA. We also focus on CCA. And also you can see we have the vertical CCA system. We have the SetGear, CUSA, and Isolad. They are all very light security in structure. And pack them all will be a totally CCA solution. Okay, another very interesting project, and it's just started from the end of last year, and it's released, or not a release, it's kind of try in the new community version is vKernel. The idea is when we run the container, and when we use container in very heavy workload, we will find we want to do some more isolation, especially for some high requirement or high level applications to hybrid the offline and online application together, but they don't bother for each other. So that is the technology we have done. The idea is very simple. It's just isolate more resource out of the kernel. So Hanjun is the leader of this project. So if anyone know the detail, can refer to Hanjun. Go Hanjun. Okay, here is the trace.io pre-built container runtime image. So it's just the kind of idea that if one container combined with the large model, the container will be very huge, right? The big model is very huge. So how we accelerate the loading time of the container, especially the container contain the big model. So that is the idea. I think we have do a lot of good performance. I don't read them one by one. Okay, so that is the. And another project I want to mention is the EPKG. It's a very interesting idea. Is we want to build a new package system. The traditional package system is RPM, Debian, Yocto, and RPM. But there are still some kind of problem. For example, it's for openEuler at least, a lot of companies require multi-version. For example, I don't want the GCC you provide. I want to GCC from GCC 8 to GCC 14. How to support? So we have the new package system, EPKG package system, can support the multi-version environment very well. And we have the atomic update and secure rollback. And also we have the develop once and run everywhere. When we talk about the develop once, run everywhere, it's a little bit like a container, right? The mechanism is a little bit like a container, but it is a lot lighter than container system. So you can try it. Okay, so that's almost the final slide. So for openEuler system is a comprehensive big system and has accumulated over 20,000 developers get involved in the development. So we will have this kind of area. So welcome to openEuler portal. So I just give a brief introduction of openEuler, the progress during the last year. So if we do a very short summary, that will be openEuler will focus on AI heavily. And we try to build a open source, pure open source AI stack, and packed with like some intelligence system, like a Copilot or development framework. And then for the traditional area, we focus on the security, we focus on the container cloud native, we focus on the new package or the requirement from the industry. So that is the general two big aspects we focused. Okay, that's all. Very thankful for Leonardo Innovation. Hope next year we can bring more and more innovation here. And actually, we have a video demo for our intelligence system, but its time is very urgent. We cannot change it to be English version. So hope next time I can bring totally, industry level, not demo, industry prototype here to do the demo show. Okay, thank you very much.